Behold, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, in the alternation of night and day, in the sailing of ships through the ocean for the profit of mankind, in the rain that revives the earth, and in the beasts that move upon it, there are signs for those who reflect. God tells us in the Quran that He made the earth manageable for us so that we might traverse its tracks, learn from it, and use it wisely. That simple statement reveals something profound. God created the world according to laws, scientific laws, that human beings can learn, understand, and apply. In the story of Abraham, we see this lesson come to life. At first, Abraham looked to the stars, the moon, and the sun as divine beings. But God revealed to him that these were not gods, but creations governed by natural laws. The lesson was clear. Truth is not found in worshiping nature, but in understanding it. And in the story of Adam's creation, God taught Adam the nature of all things. This moment marks the beginning of human knowledge, our sacred calling to study, to name, to understand. From the beginning, God invited humanity to learn how His world works. Every discovery, every scientific breakthrough is a continuation of that divine education. As we study the natural world, we build upon the knowledge of those before us. Each generation adds to what the last discovered. This process of continuous learning is what gave birth to the modern university, the place where accumulated knowledge becomes the foundation for new understanding. When someone enters a university today, they are not starting from zero. They begin at the highest level of human achievement in their field, standing on centuries of exploration, observation, and faith in reason itself. And that's what makes scientific knowledge unique. It's reliable and reproducible. When the formula is right, it works every time, no matter who performs the experiment. Science is universal. God, however, doesn't require formulas. He simply says be, and it is. But through science, He has given us the ability to manage the world, to care for creation, and to unlock the mysteries of His design. But when societies turn away from reason and turn towards superstition, they lose that gift. They can no longer pass down reliable knowledge. Every generation starts over in confusion. Unlike science, superstition cannot be tested, repeated, or proven. It cannot advance human life, only distort it. Sometimes what we call magic today is simply misunderstood science. Imagine showing a smartphone to someone from 1,000 years ago. They would swear it was sorcery. But our modern technology, from phones to satellites to medicine, isn't magic. It's the result of humanity's long obedience to one divine command: learn. The more we study, the more we understand how every law of physics, every principle of biology, every equation of chemistry points back to the same truth. Creation was never random. It was intentional, ordered, intelligent. Science, at its highest level, doesn't lead us away from God. It leads us back to Him. Because the more we understand His laws, the more clearly we see His wisdom. And that is the ultimate harmony between faith and reason, not two opposing forces, but two halves of the same revelation. The Museum of Truth stands to remind us that faith without division, culture without corruption, and conscience without fear can still guide humanity toward the light of understanding. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Beyond the Veil. I hope it gave you something to think about, something that will bring you closer to the truth. And I'd love for you to be a part of this journey. Make sure you subscribe, share this video with a friend, and leave a comment to let me know what stood out to you. Together we can bring more light to the world. See you next time.